I remember going to watch this movie here at the theater when I was a kid. Yeah, that's how old I am. Me and my cousins, man. They released this movie at the perfect time. That's hard to do. I think it was I want to say the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles were at its height in 1990. Maybe 89, but 90 was still, going strong. And that's something that a movie like He-Man couldn't do. They made it way too late. It flopped. Same thing with the Garbage Pail Kids movie. Way too late, so it flopped. I think The Simpsons, if they would have come out with their own movie in 1990 or 91, early 90s, it would have did really, really, really good, really well, just like this one. But even though they came out with their own movie in 2007, it still did pretty good. But it might have been better had they done it early. The only movie that I could compare the hype around at that time, there was no internet, so I'm talking about just kids talking about it at school and stuff. All of your friends and family, your relatives that are around your age couldn't wait. Was Batman. This one and that one, man. It was crazy. With the internet now, it would have been even more crazy, but yeah. So this movie has been haunting me on social media. I don't know why this one, out of all the movies, just kept popping up, little clips here and there, and I haven't seen it in its entirety since I went to go watch it at the theater. I've seen it here and there, clips, little parts, but I haven't sat down and watched the whole thing. I don't remember every single part. I do remember Casey though, the hockey mask guy, because I couldn't think of a name that rhymed with Hazy for my YouTube channel name. I wanted something that rhymed with Hazy. I couldn't think of nothing, so I went with his name. Mine is spelled with a Z though, but I like that character. He was cool. The whole hockey mask thing reminded me of Jason. Also, I read in some of these, videos that people make about behind the scenes stuff about this movie, they intentionally made it dark, like gritty looking, because it's already kind of ridiculous. So when you give it a serious tone, I think it's an improvement. But that's why a lot of parents back there were complaining that it was very, very violent, because it just looks real. It looks very cinematic. So in part two, The Secret of the Ooze, nah, man, they didn't want to go for that no more. It was a little more cartoonish. The look of it wasn't as violent. I still like that one too, though, but this one's the best one out of all of them, including the last one they made. I've seen them all, I think. So many of them, but I think I've seen them all, and man, even the young kids right now will agree that this is the best one. All right, with that being said, let's check it out.
With complaints ranging from purse snatching to breaking and entering, police switchboards have been swamped.
Looks like San Francisco right now.
The city.
Hey, he looks like Sid from Toy Story.
Is the baffling and often bizarre nature of these crimes has been disappearing from store shelves and storage areas at an alarming rate.
Bam. You know
Even
how fast?
the victims themselves
Hold on. I gotta go back. Okay, so I thought right now, I don't know why I thought this, but I thought maybe the whole truck was loaded and they went off camera and some people had to run in that truck, unload all of it to get that shot where he comes back and it's all empty. But no, all they had was a few boxes just right in the front. So it wouldn't take that long to empty out all those boxes, but it's still clever, man. I like it.
At an alarming rate.
That was pretty quick.
Many don't even know they've been victimized until it's too late.
It took her from her balcony. I remember somebody tells him right there, the bald guy, you can make up with your looks, with personality.
Is that
April O'Neil.
April O'Neil, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
April in the comic books was like Puerto Rican or something. Oh my gosh, she scared of rats. Imagine meeting a giant one. Give me your money, lady. Oh no.
What do you think I'm I got her watch.
Oh yeah. That was Raphael's Sai, I think they call it.
Whoa.
See, this is what I like about these old school movies. They didn't show you what they look like. You know, it was a build up. And then you got the here's a clue. They'll give you clues. Little sneak previews or
Yeah.
they look eyes. Oh. He's gonna want that back.
Let's get him in the car.
What? Damn. That's how you knew it was gonna be not the cartoon.
We were awesome.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bossa Nova.
Bossa Nova?
Chevy Nova.
Yeah, the Chevy Nova.
Excellent. Yeah.
Oh, that was a little homage to Bill and Ted right there.
Give me 3.
Look how dark it is, man. I hope they didn't do that because they wanted to hide. No. It couldn't be the costume. The costumes look real good, man.
They were many, but we kicked. We fought well.
And fade away.
There he is. Master
without
Splinter.
a trace.
I lost the side.
Then
There you go,
I
side.
can get it back. I can get it back.
Raphael. Hey,
Teenager.
your ninja skills are reaching their
I like how we just decided that ninjas are good guys.
One truly important
In the 80s, I
lesson
think. They were like,
remains,
we
but
like 'em.
must wait.
They're good guys.
I know.
In reality,
this
they were
honor
like
you hear.
cold-blooded assassins.
Underground.
I thought he farted. Oh man, rest in peace, Pee Wee Herman.
That okay with you? Yeah.
Sound like a real New Yorker. Dancing in the background.
Suck it to me, baby.
Yeah.
Pizza dude's got 30 seconds.
Oh, at 30 minutes
Did you ever think about what Splinter
or
said
less,
tonight?
or it's free.
Time's up. $3 off.
Oh no, a discount.
Where the heck is 122 and an 8?
You're standing on it, dude.
That
Yes, friends, the new Turbo Ginsu.
looks kind of nasty.
It dice.
Wait. Did I just see what I just saw? Hey, critters. I used to like that movie. He's breaking, from what I've heard, a big, very big, major New York rule. You don't need pizza with forks or a knife. Man, that's somebody who's not from New York didn't pay attention. That's like, in California, that's like eating a taco with a fork. That's a no-no. Really, that's supposed to be a disguise? Come on. It's New York, though. I heard they don't pay attention to a lot of stuff. Kind of look like he flashed them. If they didn't show the side, it would look kind of weird. Let me edit that watch.
The penalty.
Yeah, see? Yeah.
Crime, you purse scrubbing
His
puke.
mask is sick.
Class is paying 101. Your instructor's Casey Jones.
Look,
Casey Jones.
I don't want to fight you.
Yeah. I couldn't remember his last name.
A Jose Canseco bat. Tell me, you didn't pay money for this.
Oh, he's a New Yorker. We were in Oakland. We weren't watching
Some
this.
sort of punker?
Huh?
So we love that part because we
I
love
hate
Jose
punkers.
Canseco. He's part of the A's.
Especially bald ones with green makeup. Wear masks over ugly faces.
Cricket.
Cricket.
Nobody understands cricket. You gotta know what a crumpet is to understand cricket.
Right?
I'll teach you.
Oh man. Wait, so Casey beats him? Well, I didn't know this.
got work to do.
I don't remember this.
Freak! Damn!
I keep saying that.
I am here, my son.
Oh man.
You to that
You want to get in her panties.
every night.
It would be a lot.
I'm in love.
About an organization.
Oh,
You
look who it
denying that
is.
such an organization known as the Foot exists?
I'm not denying anything.
People like Shredder's helmet here. I like it a lot too. The design of it. But his head looks huge. You could tell the guy who was playing him wasn't really big, like buff. So they should have kind of matched the size of his head to his body.
Are you trying to tell me how to do my job?
The Chief in old school movies were always like that, man. Over the top, always screaming. He could have at least worn a beard.
We've been waiting for you, Miss
Whoa,
O'Neill.
Foot Clan.
What?
Your mouth may yet bring you much trouble, Miss O'Neill.
Go with the accent.
I deliver a message. Shut it.
Whoa, pin flat.
All right, that's it.
Our bird. Oh man. Got it back. Yeah.
Glove, pillow, far out.
What? They found him? A giant rat.
Hi.
Uh,
I will tell you where we came from.
Talks,
It is really quite simple, Miss O'Neill.
and he knows my name.
15
this
years
is funny.
ago, for 15 years now, we.
Oh, so they're 15 years old.
Before that time, Leonardo,
Uh
Michelangelo,
It's me.
Donatello, and Raphael.
huh. All painters.
I'd like to invite you all in.
Frozen pizza. Let's go for it. You said the magic word.
What if somebody steps inside and sees that she's by herself?
We better get
It's all hallucination. There's supposed to be a part in this movie where
No doubt about
one of them opens their mouth a little too wide and you can see the guy inside.
Hold it.
Hopefully I'll catch it. Oh, so they kidnapped Splinter, that's right. Even in the video game, the first one, you have to rescue Splinter. I love that game, man. People hate on it, but man, they prefer the arcade. I prefer the Nintendo over the arcade. Because the arcade is just to beat 'em up. There's no real strategy or anything behind it. It's still fun though, especially with a bunch of people, but I like the Nintendo.
What's wrong?
Oh, they're all sad. They sleep like that. So the turtles sleep like real turtles.
Just let somebody else handle it. You know?
That makes sense because why would they sleep on the backs on the turtle shell
Look at you, you're exhausted.
when in real life a turtle can't turn itself around anymore. Can't flip over once somebody once it falls on its back.
Where do you keep the towels?
Charles, no.
What's wrong?
They're ninjas for real. He's a reporter and she lives like in the apartment.
You're stealing. Why?
I don't know.
You don't know. What
Teenager.
are you doing?
Where's the mom? Oh, I remember this little kids club. Man, that looked like a fun place, man. They weren't doing a good job of trying to keep kids away from crime. Look at that, man. I wanted to go there. Oh, I remember Nard. Look at that. It's like Disneyland on crack.
Good.
Now, do on the floor. Boss man himself. He got the big old 80 shoulder pads. Dude, look how bony he looks. Yeah, that helmet's a little too big.
Only you
Oh, look at Splinter, man.
Is together we will punish these
Turtle.
creatures.
Oh.
These turtles.
I knew it. Oh, he's gonna rat him out. I don't like that kid.
She's a babe.
I'm sorry, the foot?
If he's watching, thanks, Raphael.
Dudley.
Pork rind? Pork rind.
Damn.
I think I got some pork rinds.
A few moments later.
Yeah, I knew I had some. Oh man, he's always by himself.
Move it, will ya?
Not a slow turtle.
Can you believe this guy?
Where's Raphael?
Getting whooped.
Come on.
You could tell that whoever was underneath that suit had real karate skills.
Good answer.
Nah, he does it all the time. He likes it.
He likes it.
He'll probably be back any minute.
Oh. Oh man, nunchuck.
Oh, a fellow chucker, eh?
And the Foot Clan guy is better. He is better. Oh, come on.
Keep practicing. Wheel of Fortune, dude.
Hey, wait a minute. If everybody was upstairs fighting, right? Why is there a guy right there on the right? Well, yeah, he's like down there by himself. He got scared when I don't know. Weird. Let me see. Hold on. What was he doing down there? Yeah.
I'm sorry. I don't know how else to say this. You're fired, April. I'm sorry.
Oh, what?
No, this comes as a blow.
You say that again, Chuck. Come on.
They can't kick that little door open.
You will answer.
Don't say none, Splinter. Let's go ahead and check out some trivia from IMDb. Robin Williams, who was a big fan of the franchise, provided Judith Hogg with information regarding her character through his comic book collection. The two were co-starring in Cadillac Man when the Turtle film went into production. Hey, he was a real fan. This is the biggest grossing independent film until the Blair Witch Project, having made $135 million in domestic box office and $66 million in the foreign box office. Independent? How's it independent? I saw New Line Cinema, but maybe that's distribution. The actors who physically portrayed the Turtles also had cameo roles in the film. Josh Pays, who plays Raphael, plays a passenger in the back of a taxi cab. Right after Raphael hops on the cab's hood. Oh yeah, I remember that part. Micheline Sisti, who plays Michelangelo, plays the pizza delivery man who delivers the pizza to the Turtles' sewer. Okay, yeah. Leif Tilden, who plays Donatello, plays the foot messenger that meets April in the subway station. Oh, the guy with the accent. Okay. David Foreman, who plays Leonardo, plays a gang member in the warehouse during Casey's fight with Tatsu. One of the early ideas floated around that the film would follow a similar approach to Who Framed Roger Rabbit, in which the actors would be interacting with animated versions of the turtle. That would have been dope. To help disguise how cumbersome and slow the turtles' costumes were, dialogue scenes were shot at 23 frames per second so that when they were played at the normal speed of 24 frames per second, they appeared a bit sharper. For the same reason, fight scenes were shot at 22 or 23 frames per second. Okay. In the script and novelization, the young boy that Tatsu attacked was to die from the beating. What? That just happened. Okay. The sounds of the boy breathing and others saying he would be alright were added at the last minute after the movie ratings board objected to the scene. In the French version of the movie, Shinso does die. Man, that's a little too dark. I don't know. I was tripping off the fact that one of them was electrocuted. That would have been really like, whoa, hold on. Judith Hogg did not reprise her role as April in the sequel because she didn't care for the 6-day shooting schedule in the movie's violence. Yeah, back then they were really tripping off the violence in this movie. Like mediocre compared to some of the stuff now. Or other movies back then. I guess because, it was supposed to be for kids. When Raphael got knocked into the trash can by Casey Jones, the face in the animatronics caved inside and broke the stuntman's nose. Oh, man. As Raph gets up from the trash can, he can be seen grabbing his nose area before the shot cuts. Ooh. That's old school filmmaking for you, man. Raph's original stuntman is replaced by one of the foot soldier stuntman named Ken Scott. Ken did a lot of major scenes as a foot soldier, including the nunchuck face-off against Michelangelo. That was him. Okay. Jim Henson, whose workshop provided the movie's turtle costume, was reportedly upset about the level of violence in the finished movie. While he was proud to have helped advance the art of animatronics, he viewed the violence as excessive, pointless, and not his style. According to Josh Hayes on the podcast I Was There Too, the director Steve Barron was fired near the end of production as the producers thought the film would become too dark. It is uncertain how different the film would have been if he had a final cut. Man, it was kind of dark already. Josh Page as Raphael is the only actor who physically portrays and voices the same turtle. All the other turtles are portrayed by different body and voice actors. Yeah, because I hear Corey Feldman in there somewhere, man. Corey Feldman, there you go. Corey Feldman said he was offered only $1,500 to do voice work for this film. Corey accepted, believing the producers who told him that this was only a small, low-budget independent film, hoping that it would have moderate success on VHS if they were lucky. The movie ended up making millions of dollars at the box office. Yeah, man, that's why you gotta watch out with those contracts. Make sure you get some kind of little percentage in there somewhere. Just like the people who made the actors who made Blair Witch. Right now they're on the Variety or some magazine, some online magazine that said that they were paid a couple $1,000 and they should have more now, even though that wasn't part of their contract. But they want more. I personally don't think that's right. You got to start somewhere, and you got lucky to be in the movie, and then the guys who made the movie, the producers, got very lucky that the movie did very well. So you're supposed to ride that wave and do something with it. If you don't, then that's on you. The scene where Raphael exits the movie theater was originally going to be different. He would have commented, "Cool car, stupid costume," as a reference to Batman 1989. Yeah, I was talking about that, which was in theaters during the filming of this movie. Originally, Steve Barron wished to replicate April O'Neil's jumpsuit look from the early comic and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles cartoon. The look was going to more closely resemble the cartoon with a yellow colored jumpsuit and a big head of red hair. However, Judith Hogg found the jumpsuit horrifying, and the idea was nixed. The yellow raincoat April wears in the beginning of the movie is an homage to the yellow jumpsuit she wears in the 1987 cartoon. So the height of the Ninja Turtles must have been 88 or 89. So yeah, it's a little late, but not too late. Oh yeah, they have to have some pizza franchise sponsor. It says it says Pizza Hut engaged in a $20 million marketing campaign tied into the film. Despite the fact that Domino's Pizza was used as product placement in the film itself. Yeah, what's up with that? Items included advertising in print, radio and television, and several rebate coupons. The Foot Clan is a parody of the Hand, a clan of ninjas from the Daredevil comics from Marvel. All three newswomen seen or mentioned in the film are named after a month: April, May, and June. Oh, what? The motors that were built into each turtle head to create facial expressions were packed very tightly into it and very uncomfortable to the performers in the suit. Josh Pace had described the noise like being in a Grand Central station at rush hour with a tin can over your head. Oh, that sounds so messed up, man. Old school movie. You gotta salute them, man. Jesus. In the original trailer, there is a shot of the turtles rising up from what looks like a swamp. The shot was cut from the final release, but it's part of a longer scene. It was later used near the end of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2. I want to see that. I didn't know this. In the comics and the cartoon, the turtles are around 3 or 4 feet tall. However, for obvious costuming reasons, the turtles are the same height as April, Casey, Shredder, and the Foot Clan. Okay. The movie's budget was just over $13 million, roughly one-third of what Batman 1989 had cost. To produce a special effect blockbuster, the studio had to spend money carefully. Here's what they're calling goofs or movie mistakes. They got a lot of. They got to have a whole bunch of them. But the one I remember, I saw a clip of it online. Is where the guy opens his mouth and you can see the actor's head inside or his eyes or something. When Splinter catches a knife that was thrown at him, the film is edited so his hands are shown letting go of the nunchucks he was holding only after he catches the knife. Oh, that's right. I didn't notice this. April O'Neil's answering machine still works despite the power to her apartment being cut by the Foot Clan. What's up with that? When Raphael is looking at the traffic from the top of April's building right before the Foot come at him, the building looks like it has at least 15 to 20 stories. When Danny is looking at the building burning, it has only 2 stories. Oh my God. During the apartment fight, the electricity gets severed. But a few minutes later, April's boss calls to say she's fired. Okay, again? Really? Near the beginning of the film, Michelangelo orders a pizza with extra cheese, pepperoni, ham, and various other toppings. However, the pizza received contains neither pepperoni nor ham. Oh, somebody was paying way too much attention to that. I would never have noticed that. While the ground floor of the junk shop during the battle with the Foot Clan, Leonardo is seen helping April uncover an escape route. Then Leonardo is seen fending off the Foot in the background. The following shot shows Leonardo back in the same place at April's side. Oh, I want to go back and see all that. I should have read this first. When Raphael trips up the members of the Foot after watching the movie. What? When Raphael trips up, the hell does that mean? When Raphael trips up the members of the Foot after watching the movie, it's obvious that the feet of the thieves don't actually touch Raphael's leg. Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, I didn't notice this too. When April and the turtles arrive at April's apartment building, April emerges from the sewer first, followed by Donatello. Cut to a close-up of April saying she only has frozen pizza. Michelangelo jumps out of the sewer excitedly. Yeah, I remember that. You can tell to sped it up a little bit. And Donatello emerges again between his feet. Despite him having already emerged immediately after April. Man, it just messed up so much. When April draws the picture of Leonardo asleep on the stool, the words across the bottom are all on one line. Also, when she gives the picture to Danny. But when Shredder takes it from Danny's pocket, the words are written across two lines. Okay, somebody put a factual error here. This is too much. Come on, it's a kids movie, man. It's from a comic book. Somebody put the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles live in the sewer of Manhattan, New York City. Sewers handle the bodily waste of several million people. There is no possible way that the turtles could completely avoid coming in contact with human waste while moving through the sewer tunnels. Come on, man. Shortly after the pizza is delivered to the sewer grating, Donatello is seen with a napkin tucked under his chin. How can he do that if he isn't wearing a shirt to tuck it into? Ooh, I love nerds, man. I love them. Yeah, I'm kind of one of them. Oh, I noticed that right now. I didn't say anything, but I noticed it. But this one says, as Leonardo leaves April's apartment, we see his sword bend against the wall like rubber. It does. In April's apartment, after the turtles watch April interview on TV, in which she thanks Raphael for saving her, Donatello said that Raphael is turning red from embarrassment. But Raphael actually responds in Leonardo's voice, not his own. They can't even get the voices right. Man. In the beginning, when the turtles are shouting various phrases after their first battle, Donatello yells off screen, Bossa Nova, but on screen, Leonardo's lips move. Again. During the final fight, a foot soldier is thrown into the staircase of a fire escape. He grabs his head in pain, and we hear the clanging sound. But we see that his head never got within a foot of the metal. My God. Man. Michelangelo screams Splinter's name while standing on top of the barn, but does it in Raphael's voice. Look closer, for the nunchuck on his belt has proved that it's actually Mikey. Toward the beginning of the movie, when the young kids are bringing stolen goods to the foot soldiers in the large cargo van, the foot soldiers close the double doors at the back of the van, and the sound of the doors latching is nowhere close to the time that the doors actually close. Okay. Crew or equipment visible. Oh, I like these. When Raph and Leo are arguing in April's apartment, there is a crew member with an orange baseball hat. What? Trying to hide under the table? What? I missed that one. When Raph and Leo are arguing in April's apartment, there's a crew member with an orange baseball hat trying to hide under the table. Man, I didn't see that. After Raphael wakes up in the bathtub, Donatello laughs at a joke. As he does, he tilts his head back and opens his mouth, revealing the face of the actor underneath the costume. That's the one I'm talking about. But I'm going to look for that one. I'm going to try to pause it. At the end of the movie, when Shredder is running towards the Splinter with the staff, part of the soundstage is visible. The whole soundstage? On the full screen version, okay. Maybe not this one. When Donatello is skateboarding in the sewers to meet with Michelangelo and Mikey, while Mikey is waiting for the pizza, you can see for a couple of frames a human hand, which should be Donnie, move in and then out of the camera viewpoint while he is doing a spin. When Michelangelo yells as he's fighting in the street in the last scene, you can see the actor through the mouth opening. At the end of the movie, when Casey Jones goes to run for the garbage truck, an unexplained person runs in front of the camera in the opposite direction. Shortly after Casey is seen chopping vegetables with a sword, there is a shot of all the turtles gathered in one room. In the bottom center of the screen, you can see a mic cord coming out from the bottom of a turtle shell and going down his left leg. This is Leonardo. Behind him, another more visible cord can be seen coming out of the left side of Raphael's shell. Why out of them? Animatronics, maybe? I don't know. When the Turtles first encounter Shredder, some of the actors portraying Foot Clan members can be seen leaving the set, going for lunch. When Raphael gets attacked by the foot soldiers on April's roof, one of them tosses both of his side over the edge of the building. Yet later in the movie, he has the weapons back, even though he never had a chance to find and recover them. Maybe he has some extras back in the sewer or somewhere. It's never been explained how the Turtles get money to buy pizzas and go to the movies. When Raphael goes to the movies, he makes every effort to disguise himself. But it's not very likely the ticket taker wouldn't have noticed he was a giant mutant turtle. That's true. German theatrical version was based on the cut British version. In addition, it was heavily dimmed and cartoon-like sound effects were added to the fight scenes. This version was also used for TV airings and VHS home video releases. In 2010, the film was released uncut on DVD. I wonder which one I'm watching right now. A scene during the meeting with Shredder and the Foot Clan, with Shredder fighting two of his students, was cut. For years, the only evidence of this scene was a still image, but the scene has resurfaced in the documentary Turtle Power, the definitive history of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Oh, I want to see that. A redubbed, re-edited version was released in Japan under the Teenage Mutant Hero Turtle, which replaced all references to ninja and with combat. Yeah, because ninjas are bad guys. Or warrior, and Japan to Korea, or our homeland. Various Japanese sounding names were replaced with more Korean sounding names. And one shot was even replaced. Man. The budget was $13 million, and in growth in the U.S. and Canada, $135. Man, what a profit! Opening weekend, $25 million. Instantly made their money back. Worldwide growth, $202 million. They just can't do that anymore, man. So little for so much.
And I need to call my boss.
You mean Charles?
How did you know that?
Well, he left a message on your machine.
Yeah, that miraculous answering machine that works without no power. They just tossed him in there. Why couldn't they put him face down or on his back or something?
Coming on nicely.
Okay, that is like a blooper that they kept in, man. He looks a little too surprised. I don't know.
What's a guy gotta do to get some food around here?
Hey, over here.
He's awake! He wants some food!
Real New Yorker.
Bring some food!
Oh, that's the part where they said that it's actually Michelangelo.
And yet,
I don't really see it, but alright.
From the past.
Oh, speaking of the past, the third one has to be the worst one. I heard it's really bad. I think I tried watching it once and I was like, oh man, I just turned it off. Man, that's an old school guy right there. He would have been Me Too'd right now.
ointment?
Turtle wax. Oh, this is Star Wars all the way. There's a picture of what these costumes look like now.
The true force that
The stuff of nightmares.
I love you all, my sons.
Ninjas don't cry.
It's time to go back.
Oh yeah.
Nice place, guys. In fact, you coming or not, dude?
You thought the building was their apartment.
Good maid
They don't
service
mention
and
the
sewer.
fact that it should be funky as hell up in there.
What's that?
Danny?
Don't shoot.
I don't think it's loaded, kid.
For how long was that kid waiting for them in that closet?
Oh, God, your father's gonna have kittens.
The whole time they were at the farm, he was in that closet just waiting for them to come back.
Spending the night.
That shredder, okay.
Icing my ear. Then he was gone.
He changed that fast? Oh. Oh, there goes the drawing with the, yeah, there you go. Well, originally it was all written in one line, and right here it has two. Oh, the wimpy. Oh!
My friend.
Come on, Casey Jones. He needs a weapon, okay.
The Shredder uses you to obtain that which he desires.
Shredder.
But I'll better never ask to look for a can opener.
Somebody just left it open with the key inside. Big old teeth. Whoa. Master versus master. Now you remember. Oh, it's showing his scar. Crushed him? Oh, Casey's a murderer.
You can have an office.
Yeah, well, she has her own corner office.
You can have a corner office.
Well, but she's also one of the highest paid field reporters in New York City.
Now you are.
Hey, I look like I just called Mike Tyson a sissy.
Yeah?
Mike Tyson was at his prime at that point.
You just shut up and kiss me, okay? I got a report to do.
Hello. It looks like he flipped them off. I remember this one. Cowabunga. Yeah.
Huh?
Man, we left the theater as kids, so happy, fighting each other, trying to do some ninja moves. I think this movie still holds up. I think someone from this generation would watch it and still kind of like it. I don't know. That's what I've seen online. Like people from all ages, like, yeah, it's still good. It still holds up. I like it. I still like it. So from 1 to 10, I'm gonna give my grown-up rewatch review or rating of a 10, a solid 10. Catch you on the next one.